Okay, so today we are going to discuss a few problems based on joint distribution, mainly continuous case. So the first problem says that you have given f x comma y and you need to find the value of k. So in case of the discrete, we have studied that the property is summation over x and y should be equal to 1. In case of continuous, it should be the integration over x and y of f of xy dx dy should be equal to 1. Now here x and y have the limits from 20 to 30 and then k x square plus y square dx dy equal to 1. Further integration is quite easy. So if you try to integrate with respect to x, k can be taken out. So it becomes x cube by 3 plus xy square. Then the limits are 20 to 30. And then again, after substituting the values, you need to integrate with respect to 1. If you keep doing all this calculation, then in the end you will realize that your k comes out to be 3 by 3 8 0 and then so after 3 8 4 zeros. So please do verify by yourself. It's a very simple integration. The second part says that what is the probability that both tires are underfilled. So what has been given? Tire is supposed to be filled to a pressure of 26 psi. So if they are underfilled, it means the pressure is less than 26. Now less than 26 does not mean 25 because it is not discrete distribution, it is continuous. So that's why you need to consider the limits, or you need to say that you are computing probability of x less than 26 and y less than 26. That gives you the limits 20 to 26, 20 to 26, k x square plus y square, value of k is already known, dx dy. This need to be computed. Again, it's a very simple calculation. Try it by yourself and you'll get the required answer. The one more part says that marginal distribution in right tire. Now first recall the formula for marginal distribution, and for the right tire means we need to compute fx. So fx is integration over y of f of xy, which turns out to be 20 to 30 fxy and dy. The one more important thing you need to remember here is that when you compute fx, then you need to say that for what values of x you are computing it. So you have to mention that x is from 20 to 30. So the answer is 10k x square plus 0.05, where value of k is known, provided x is in between 20 and 30. The next part is very interesting. It says what is the probability that the difference in air pressure is at most 2 psi. Now difference means that x minus y as well as y minus x. This is why you need to compute probability of mod x minus y is less than equal to 2. Now whenever such probabilities need to be computed, you need to use the concept of double integration, and for the double integration you need to identify the regions. Yes, so this is your line y equal to 0. Even you don't need y equal to 0 because y and x are from 20 to 30. So you can say that this is y equal to 20, this is y equal to 30, again this is x equal to 20 and x equal to 30. Now there are two lines. These lines you need to draw by yourself. This line would be y is equal to x minus 2, and this line would be y is equal to x plus 2. Now y is equal to x minus 2, it means x minus y equal to 2. Here y minus x equal to 2. In both the case we need y minus x and x minus y to be less than equal to 2. So this is the region which we are looking for. The other regions can be marked as 1 and 2. So we are looking for the double integration over region 3 of f of xy and dx dy. Now either you can compute for region 3, but more easy is to write it as 1 minus and subtracting or doing the integration over region 1 and region 2. Yes, so out of the total region you are subtracting 1 minus the region 1 and 2, which becomes region 3. Now how do you consider it? So you can see that either you can consider first the limit over x or limit y. This is your choice. So for example, in this case, if I consider region 1 first, so for the region 1, if I consider the vertical line, so vertical strip starts from here, which means the line y is equal to x plus 2. Since it's vertical strip, I have to first consider limits for y. If I consider the horizontal strip, I consider the limits for x first. So vertical strip you fix somewhere in between, then it is starting from y is equal to x plus 2 and it is going till y is equal to 30. Now you run this vertical strip over the whole region. So it means it is starting from here and going till whole region, because you have to cover the whole region. So this is the starting point and this might be the ending point. So x equal to 20, and what would be this point? So here when you substitute, x equal to 20, and here you need to substitute the value of y, which is 30. So x comes out to be 28. So 30 is equal to x plus 2 because it is intersecting the line y equal to 30. So x comes out to be 28. Then f of xy, now dy dx, so 1 minus. And similarly for the second region you do the same thing. So you consider the vertical strip. Vertical strip means it is starting from y equal to 20 and going to the line y is equal to x minus 2. And then you see the horizontal limits, so this point and this point. So this is the starting point. For the starting point, y is equal to x minus 2. You substitute y is equal to 20, x becomes 22. And going till here, which is x equal to 30. Please take your time, try to see the limits. You must have seen it in math 1. And rest is easy. Rest integration, now you can do it by yourself. And then you can verify the answer which is there on the slide. So very, very interesting question. Find conditional PDF, which means f of y given x. So its formula is f of xy divided by f of x, and f of x given y is f of xy divided by f of y. F of xy is already known. We can easily compute, we have already computed fx. In the same way we can compute fy, and by substituting the values, this is the required answer we get. The next part says that we know that pressure in the right tire is 22, what is the probability that left tire has a pressure of at least 25? Yes, so what it is has been asked that left tire has pressure at least 25 given that right tire has pressure 22. So it is again the conditional probability, but y is moving from 25 to 30. So that's why you have to consider the integration over y, which is from 25 to 30 of the conditional probability which we have already computed by substituting x equal to 22. So it is f of y given x, y given x equal to 22 and dy. So this turns out to be 25 by 30 k of 22 square plus y square, x square, so x is 22. Similarly 10 k 22 square plus 0.05 and integration with respect to y, and then you get the required answer. So this is very important part. You need to understand how we have used the conditional probability here. Similarly, you need to compare it with y greater than equal to 25. Y greater than equal to 25 is easy because you already have f of y. So you integrate from 25 to 30. The next question says that x and y represents the lifetimes of two bulbs and they are independent and has exponential distribution with parameter lambda. Find joint PDF of x and y. So you need to consider fxy, which is fx and fy because x and y are independent. Now recall exponential distribution. Its PDF fx is lambda e raised to power minus lambda x, but lambda equal to 1, it becomes e raised to the power minus x. So e raised to the power minus x, e raised to the power minus y, which is e raised to the power minus x plus y. The next part says that you need to find the probability x less than equal to 1 and y less than equal to 1. Now again, since they are independent, you can write it as x less than equal to 1 and y less than equal to 1 and then do the computation. Or other way around, you can also consider it as integration from 0 to 1 and 0 to 1 e raised to the power minus x e raised to the power minus y dx dy. In any case, you will get the required answer. Third part is interesting. It says that total lifetime is at most 2. So first try to see what has been asked. Write in terms of x and y. So you have been asked x plus y is less than equal to 2. Computation is not difficult, but you need to identify the regions correctly. So x is greater than equal to 0, y is greater than equal to 0 and x plus y is greater than equal to 2. So this is your line x plus y equal to 2. Now either you consider the vertical strip or the horizontal strip. If you consider the vertical strip, then y equal to 0 and y is going to 2 minus x. And then you run it horizontally. So this is the starting point and this is the ending point. So x equal to 0 and here two lines are meeting. One is y equal to 0 and x plus y equal to 2. If you substitute y equal to 0 here, then this will give you x equal to 2. It means the point of intersection is x equal to 2. Now fxy, which is e raised to the power minus x minus y, integrating with respect to y with respect to x. This integration is easy. I believe you can do it by yourself. Try it, then see the answer. The last part says that the total lifetime is in between 1 and 2, which is 1 less than equal to x plus y is less than equal to 2. So you can write it as, now probability of x plus y less than equal to 2 has already been computed. In the similar way, you can compute probability of x plus y less than equal to 1. Then substituting the values, you will get the required answer. Okay, so let's move to the last question. Now you have given a joint PDF. The first part asks for marginal PDFs, fx and fy. Please do it by yourself. Formula is already known. So fx, you need to integrate with respect to y. Y is starting from 0 and y is greater than equal to 0 going till infinity. Then x e raised to the power minus x 1 plus y and dy. So if you see here, then x e raised to the power minus x is constant. So you simply need to integrate e raised to the power minus xy. So if you integrate e raised to the power minus xy, minus x is a constant with respect to y, and the limits are 0 to infinity. If you put infinity for y, then here x and x would cancel out. So this would be minus e raised to the power minus x, minus was in the denominator, then e raised to the power minus infinity, which is 0, minus e raised to the power 0, which is 1. So it becomes e raised to the power minus x. Now quickly try fy. Now integration is with respect to x. So you need to integrate by parts. So the first you keep x as it is and e raised to the power minus x. If you integrate e raised to the power minus x 1 plus y, so 1 plus y is a constant, even minus 1 plus y is a constant, and the limits are 0 to infinity, then minus sign. Then you differentiate x with respect to x, it becomes 1, and you integrate e raised to the power minus x 1 plus y with respect to y. If you see the first bracket, then e raised to the power minus infinite is 0, and when you substitute x equal to 0, it is also 0. It means the second term would survive, this minus minus would become plus, and again integration would give you e raised to the power minus x 1 plus y square and a minus sign, and then 0 to infinity. Now e raised to the power minus infinite is 0, so minus 0 minus e raised to the power 0 is 1, so 1 by 1 plus y whole square, that gives you 1 by 1 plus y whole square. So these are your marginal PDFs. The second part asks that what is the probability that lifetime x of first component exceeds 3. Now we are only talking about x. It means you need to integrate 3 to infinity because you are looking for probability x greater than equal to 3, and fx dx. Fx has already been computed, it is e raised to the power minus x. So integration is very easy. If you do it, the answer comes out to be 0.05. The next part is again very interesting. It says probability that lifetime of at least one component exceeds 3. It means what could be the possible cases? Either x exceeds 3 or y exceeds 3 or both exceeds 3. Yes, then what is left? None of them exceeds 3. It means that when we say probability of x greater than 3 and y greater than 3 or y greater than 3, this is same as 1 minus none of them exceed 3. So probability of x less than 3 and y less than equal to 3. If we understand this, then rest is easy, because now you need to integrate 0 to 3, then fx y, and integrate with respect to x and y. The integration is quite easy and you'll get the required answer. The last part asks for expectation xy. So expectation xy, xy and f of xy, and then you integrate from with respect to x as well as y. So try it. Integration is again not difficult, and you will see that the answer comes out to be equal to 1. So that's all from today's class. Thank you.